Well, good morning, folks. Hey, you ain't gonna believe it, and I don't believe it, but I done it. I had a good friend that give me a live scope, and I probably won't use it on my videos much, but I'm gonna play with it some. I like my method of fishing. I like the clear view. I have to learn this live scope. Don't know if it's worth the aggravation, but I got it installed, and you'll see it up in front of my boat. See it right there? It says Gorman. Well, I went out yesterday with Carson. I wasn't impressed, I'll be honest with you. The problem with live scope that I see already with one day of fishing, we caught a few fish, is you constantly got to look at that screen, and that's not my method of fishing. Now, where it will help me if I can scan the area and find where the fish went, what direction, that might help me. But I promise you, I don't think that I'm going to be sitting there looking at a screen. That's not my style. I like the way I've been doing it with the clear view and the standard sonar split screen. I just believe that I won't change over. But anyhow, we're going to give it a shot. I might show you a little bit of it. I got to learn it, but I don't much care for it so far. We caught a limit of stripers yesterday, Carson and I, but I can see them a lot better on my clear view and blown up sonar split screen better than I can on that. I mean, I can see the fish out there, but I know what I'm looking at on here. So, hey, bear with me. I know people are probably saying, oh my God, the Old Fisherman's got live scope. Where it will come in handy if I'm, but I don't shallow fish up on the docks and stuff, but up on the docks, it probably come in real handy. You shine up under there and see the fish up on the docks. I don't do that style of fishing. But we might give it a shot, but I might leave it turned off too. You never know about the Old Fisherman. I'm confident in what I do, confident in my style of fishing, that I really don't need live scope. And as far as the GPS, I wouldn't know how to use it. So my GPS is up here, and you can't beat up here. I don't rely on nothing else but my mind. But anyhow, and that split screen, and I do like that clear view. The clear view separates the fish. The live scope, you can see the fish come up to the jig. You see your jig. Kind of disheartening though when you see the fish run up to your jig and not hit it. You think you're gonna get a bite and you don't hit it. We was on a brush pile yesterday with 25 crappies on it, and they run up to it and go away. I caught a couple. I don't know if I like seeing that, because I think what it does, it makes you disheartened, and you don't stick around and fish it like you should. With the clear view, I sit there and aggravate them, but not really seeing them, but I know they're there. So I don't know how to explain it. That is live scope. That is like looking at them on TV, if you know what you're looking at. And you can see your jig go down, and I got a jig and a lead, I can see both of them go down, and you can see the fish run up to it, but then they won't take it. But anyhow, let's go fishing. Lake Monticello, we're gonna play with this live scope today. God bless all of you. Thanks for watching the Old Fisherman videos. And remember, go fishing when you can, like Richard James said, because it's really good for you. I think it extends your life. I really do. It makes you stay young. If you get your passion, if you follow your passion, you'll stay young. God bless you. Let's go fishing. Hey, we got live scope. I got to learn how to use it. But we're going to play with it a little bit today. Old Fisherman playing with live scope. I never thought I'd see this day. But who knows? I might like it. And that's all it amounts to, if I like it or not. Hey, thanks to Perry Hensley, SLAB Happy Lures. Y'all see he sent me some beautiful jigs. Look at this jig right here, buddy. It's called Mr. Disco. They ought to kill that. We got 2 packs of Mr. Disco. And we got a pack of, it's called Platinum Shad. Got a little black in it, and blue. They ought to eat that up. And here's the one I like so much, Topaz Shad. 2.25 Topaz Shad. Hey, we're gonna give these a try today, folks. We're gonna open up a pack and give these a try. But anyhow, you can check them out at SLAB Happy Lures on the internet. And hey, they got a great product here. I'm loving them, and I appreciate Perry Hensley sending them to me. But we're gonna open one up. Trash in my pocket. Don't want the trash blowing in the lake. It happens ever so often, but you don't want it. And we're gonna tear this off. And hey, a special thanks to my friend Mario. He been watching my shows for years, and me and him bumped heads out here on the water a couple times, and he's a heck of a fisherman. He's got a nice boat, nice stuff, and he just bought the boat, and it come with all the good stuff on it, and he give me what he had on his other boat, and you see it right there. It's a 9-inch screen, which is all I need. I got it tucked down where I can not fall out the boat, and we got to learn how to use it. But I think I'll learn how before the day's over. Right now I got it set 50 foot out. You can adjust this thing so they tell me, and take it right on in here to 12 foot out. And that's probably where I want to be, because I'm going to be fishing right on top of them. Well, drawing it in, apparently it zooms everything up. And that's what I want. I want the best zoom and the best picture I can possibly get. But I'm going to put these shads, I'm going to get a couple of them out. That Perry gave me. I got to put it on spot lock. And we're going to give this stuff a try. It ought to be exciting day messing with livescope. Hey, I'll probably catch less fish. That's what I'm thinking. Carson and I went out yesterday, and we was too busy playing with a fish finder. You can't catch a lot of fish playing with a fish finder, and that is a fact. But I'm going to pull out one of these 2.5s. Look at that sparkly shad. They ought to kill that. I'm telling you right now, buddy, they ought to kill that. But anyhow, let's put them up. I don't know about the black one yet, but they might eat the black one too. We already know they hit this one. Getting to them is a problem. He got them well packaged, I'll say that for him. All right, let's get a couple of these topaz shad out, because I do love them things. Now in Lake Murray yesterday, they would not touch them. I'll tell you that right now. They would not touch that topaz shad. They wouldn't touch anything. I finally caught a couple messing around with that homemade jig I got. That homemade jig is a Crappy Day lure with 2 jigs. I don't know what the name of it is, but I do know it's Crappy Day Lures jig. And I do know if you doctor it up like I did, they will bite it. But I got to talk with them. I got to call them and see if I can get a couple packs of them things. Buy a couple packs from them, because I like them. I'm not much on slab tail jig. I put a slab tail on yesterday at Lake Murray. They didn't touch it. But that's about the same color slab tail right there is what I was catching them doggone crappies on with the Crappy Day lure jig. And if I can get to it, I'm gonna show you. I don't know if I got any left. We done went through them things. Yeah, we got one. Well, no, we ain't got none left. So we out of them. Right there it says Crappy Day, have a crappy day. And it said www.crappydaylures.com. You go to the internet, and that's what I'm gonna do to try to find them jigs. And there's no name on it, so or as what type it was. So I put this thing on spot lock, and I don't even see my buoy I threw out now. Oh, there it is. Anyhow, I tried to make a couple jigs to mimic that color. Somebody sent me these things here. Got a little flat tail, kind of similar to what I was catching them on. We're gonna try that too today. You know, ironically, they got mayfly colored jigs, but I ain't caught nothing on the mayfly color yet. Just haven't. We're gonna put that doggone little jig right there. I'll tell you what, let's put this two-pair shed on right quick. I mean, not two-pair shed. What I say that thing was? It's got the flash in it. There's a mighty little hook for this jig though. I don't know. Might be too big for this little hook here that we got on here. It's a 30-second head. It's probably too little for this jig. We'll try it. See if one bite it. Let's move up there. Let's move up there. Loving life with the Old Fisherman. You got to love that. All right, this live scope I got to get used to. I know what I'm looking at back in the back. Get up here. See what we can make happen, if anything. All right, we don't want to be getting close to the brush. A little bit farther out. Oh, right there they are. Look at the live scope. Look at them crappies on there. Oh my goodness. Look at them live scope and them crappies on there. Right up under the boat. One already hit it. Look at the crappies on there. Hey, day. Crappies are brim. I'll bet they crappies. Look at them. That tells me right there that they fish all in there. That's what it is. I might be done dropped too deep. I think I went too deep. This fish all in there. My goodness. Look at all the fish. They in there, ain't they? Okay, day. I don't know if y'all can see that or not. They look like they're about 10 foot deep, most of them. And right out in front of me out there. They ain't hitting. Well, they out there. I can tell you that much. They are out there. Plenty of them, but they ain't hit yet. Look at them. They all in there. Hey, day to fish. Let's make them bite. That's the key. I didn't see that many fish on no brush at Lake Murray yesterday. 22 foot of water and they everywhere, but they ain't biting. That storm come through this morning in here. They ain't biting, but look at them. My goodness. Let's see if I can see my jig. I ain't seen my jig yet. I might have this thing set up right. I want to be able to see jig go down. There you go. One come up there to it. Well, I ain't too sure I see the jig. Yeah, there he is looking at it. They ain't taking this disco color. We got to go to another color. They ain't taking that. I can tell you that right now. I got fish looking at it and they ain't taking it. Let's put another color on there. Let's put a darker color on there. Day like this, today they might want dark. Let's see what we can find. Let's go back there and get us a green. I'm thinking green. Might have to get a little. All right, let's go a little and see what happens. Let's flip it out there, right there. That might be brim. That might be what they was, brim. Whatever they are, they ain't hitting. I ain't seen my jig yet, so something. Oh, there it is. I see my jig now. I got one coming to it. There he is. He bumped it. He didn't take it. Them brim. Them ain't crappies. Them ain't crappies. I can tell you that right now. Them ain't crappies. Well, they there. They ain't hitting. That's the way they were in Lake Murray yesterday. It's certain times of the day that they bite. I'm telling you it is. See, now we ain't seeing them now. They're back over here. Got off of them. I mean, the whole string's lit up. And you know some of them crappies. They just ain't biting. They just ain't biting. So we're gonna have a hard time. Looks like. Bumping at it, but they ain't taking it. They finally took it. You see how long that took? All them fish down there finally took it. Nice one too. Finally took it. So they crappies. The whole time they crappies. They just don't want it. Y'all see that? Y'all see it? Well, we caught our first crappie in Lake Monticello using livescope. Oh my goodness. Old Fisherman with livescope is something. Get back up here. We caught one. Sometimes that ignites them. You catch two. All right. Up back there. But they in there, I'll tell you that much. They can't hide now. Oh, that fish finder is lit up. I mean, it's fish, it's hundreds of them. Not one or two, hundreds. There was a nut and bumped it. Folks, we finally got a nut. The fish is all down there. I see them on a clear view and live scope, and they just ain't biting. We done went to a gray ghost shad cullet jig, and I just can't get them to bite. They just don't want to bite. They've got a front coming through. Fish are there. I mean, I see them on both units. On this unit, there's loaded. You can see them all. It's probably 100 of them down there on that brush. They just ain't biting. The two I just caught another right before that, didn't have the camera going. And the problem is, they just ain't in the feed. You got this darn east wind coming in. That's the problem. The fronts. I catch them better when it's no fronts. But if you can stay here long enough, you get them to bite. There's plenty of them now. It ain't no fish here. Every place I've been, they've been gobs of them on the clear view and the live scope. They just ain't biting. They ain't feeding. And it's done me like that before here. I'd go an hour or two not catch nothing, and then start catching them on up at 10 o'clock. So I don't know why. I think it's the water level and all that front combination. This lake is not that good early in the morning. That's my opinion. What I'm not interested in is watching fish hit my jig. I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in fishing my style of fishing, but I'm thinking the clear view would show me about the same as, the live scope showed me about the same as the clear view, to be honest with you. there was a bump right there. They just ain't biting. I don't think we're gonna be able to fish over there on the other side. The wind's blowing too hard. I still think I spend too much time looking at this fish finder instead of where I'm at, my spots. So for me, I don't think live scope, it will contribute, but it's not going to be the game changer for me. I'm already in the game with what I've had. It's just an addition, another play per se. Now when they're aggressive, you find them, might cast to them, that'd be different. Got to catch them feet, it's a problem. I guess we're going to go play with perch a little bit on the other side of the lake to catch some fish. Crappies ain't doing it. There you go. See that? They down there the whole time, buddy. You just got to keep working it to catch them. Look at that. Head blame. Once in a blue moon, 1 out of them 50 a bite. I think the slime that I put on it makes a difference too. I've been doing that for years. I believe it makes a difference. I do believe that. All right, let's get back up there. We got plenty of fish down there. My goodness, I see them all over the live scope. All right, folks. We're up here on another brush. It's kind of rough over here, but we got, you see the live scope, you see the fish in the brush right there. But it's too rough to hold a boat. The boat's making too much noise. We ain't gonna catch them in here, it's too rough. But there's some in there. Make them bite. There he was right there. Missed him. He ain't doing it. And they ain't there, they're there. Right there. I'll be honest with you, I believe I like my doggone clear view better than the live scope. The live scope's too aggravating. That clear view, I can pull the boat right on top of them and hold it and drop right in their mouth. Live scope, I got to freaking keep working the trolling motor to stay on. And then the trolling motor is right on top of the fish. I don't like that. I like that point of getting the trolling motor away from the fish and catching them. Like with the clear view. That's a nice one too. What? That's a nice crappie there. That's a dipper. That, my friend, is a dipper. What? Look at the size of that crappie. That is a good one. I can tell you that much. That is a good one right there, folks. Got him on that doggone gray ghost. Hadn't been using that lately. That blamed little G-head, the little eyelet catches this net, jump, and make all this stuff, and it allows it to get a crack in there that the doggone net can get up in the hole. We done tore a jig up on top of that. Head blame it. That ain't a good way to do. Catch the biggest fish of the day and I'm aggravated. Dad, blame it. You see him, he's a beauty. He's a beauty. What? Tore the jig up, I'll tell you that. Well, good morning, folks. Hey, we got a little wet weather here today. We're on Lake Monticello. Rain's coming down. Drizzling. We sat in the parking lot for an hour and it slacked up a little bit. So we're gonna come out here and see if we can catch one. First, I threw the buoy out coming in. There was a good many fish out there. So we're gonna try to cast on them. This morning, again, I don't know if I'm fishing. A friend of mine named Mario upgraded his live scope, and he gave me his old one. I'll put it on the boat. Of course, I'm not that familiar with it, but we're gonna try live scope a little bit this morning. I've tried it a couple times. I really like my way of fishing better than the live scope, but the live scope will pick up the fish out yonder in front of you. But anyhow, we're gonna mess with it a little bit, but I ain't gonna depend on it. You see all that goings on right there. Them scrappies in there, 22 foot. They're about 10 foot off. Back up this way, pointing this way. I don't think I'm gonna like fishing like this, but it'll help me pick up where the fish go. I come over here a little bit yesterday, played with it. My battery, I had to go get a new battery for my trolling motor. The battery finally gave up. I didn't catch but 5 fish, but I wasn't over here long. But I've seen enough with this live scope that I think I like my clear view better. What it does is I can fish straight down on them back toward the back transducer, but we got one right here. One just, I see them fish down there, and we just caught the first one, casting out there to them on the live scope. Casting to them, it is probably perfect. We use the green jig. The reason I picked the green jig this morning, Bobby Garland's, because the weather's kind of dark. And so we're gonna throw it out there and see if we can catch a nut. And we caught one, casting. And they're 25 foot away from where I'm at now, out yonder, is where they at. It ought to be a good day for casting. That was a bump. Brim bumped it right there. That's what I'm thinking. A good day for casting. Fish are back over here. That's one thing about this. I got it set wherever the petroleum motor is pointing is where they at. And it's about 20 foot right back over here is where the fish are at. Right over there. If we let it go down, we might get one. I believe the only thing that's going to help me in is locating what direction they are, is what I think. I've got to get used to it though, you know, it's something new. Right there you see it. As I scan that, you'll see it. See that right there where it picks up bright? Well, that's pointing right where the fish is at, here between here and the buoy. I should throw up there by that buoy, let it down, and we should be able to pick it. Now you're supposed to be able to see your jig go down. I ain't seen that yet. I might not have it tuned in for that yet. I don't know. I'm not seeing the jig go down yet. But I see the fish is right out yonder, where I just cast about 30 feet. I got to get used to it. I'm not much of a casting on crappies. I like to get right on top of them and drop it right on them. That was a bite right there. Is what I like to do. You know me. If they're aggressive though, I can see where live scope will really burn them. Right now they ain't aggressive. I'm gonna have to pull over up on them probably with my clear view. Take my that transducer's in the back. This transducer's live scope is on for the trolling motor. But once I get on them with clear view, I can put my rod back toward, and that's where that long rod comes in handy. I really ought to be using the long rod, but I like catching them on this shorter rod. But that's where it would come in handy. I can put the jig right on top of them back in the back toward the back transducer. I could probably do the same thing here, fishing out, but it's still gonna be closer to the trolling motor I like to keep the trolling motor off the fish if I can. I think that's what spooks them. And these fish over here is funny. They don't want to bite just anything. If they're there, they don't want to bite. There's plenty of fish here. They just don't want to bite. Let's pull right straight up on them. It's kind of a dark day. It's shallow here though. It ain't between a couple foot deep here. If you're fishing deeper, it don't make a difference. But when you ain't fishing deeper, it does make a difference. So let's pull up. They might not want that green jig as well like I thought they would. I caught that one. He sucked it in good. Let's pull up here on top of them. You can see the fish coming up to me. Right there you see them at 20 foot. They get closer to the left screen. That means they're closer to under the boat. You see us piles of them in there, like a Christmas tree on that live scope. All right, 10 foot out, right out there. Where they at? See if we can catch one of them. Oh, I see them going after my jig there. I ain't too sure. They're bumping at it, but they ain't taking it. I ain't too sure they ain't most of them brim. We're right on them. I ain't taking it though. I'm gonna tell you, these fish over here, I think they like hot, clear weather on these brush. They seem to bite better. There you go. See that? Hit topaz. Them crappers down there the whole time, folks. He hit topaz jig. Look at that. Nice one too. Topaz. Catches them, buddy. They just don't like any color. And once you get one, you want to rub that slism on there. I call it slism. Huh? Doggone, I can't stand this hood. We got to get this hood off. Drop it back down. Get back on them. You can see we're about 15 feet off. It's not very difficult to understand how to use this thing. But the fish are right up there. Let's flip it up there. Let it come back. Right there. Right there. Oh, there's some brim hitting at it there. So I think we got a mixture of brim and crappie, and that's what we got. What this live scope's going to do is I'm going to go out here. There you go. Nailed it. I'm going to go out here in deeper water where them trees are standing and see if we can't pick up some. Look at that. Look at that. What a crappie. Look at that. What a slab. You think that ain't a pretty one? Don't break my line. You think that ain't a pretty one? You're wrong. That is a nice one right there, buddy. Look at that. If that ain't a pretty crappie, I don't know what a pretty crappie is. Put some slism on it. That is the key. Always has been. Natural slism. Okay. Let's back up here. See if we can't get another one to bite it. Ease back. See how I changed back from the green? We caught the first one on the green, then we got that doggone topaz. I'm telling you, they love topaz. Topaz is a killer. Slab happy lure. Okay, drop it there. We're gonna go down about 15 foot. Where I'm gonna go. You can see the fish on it. There he is. You nailed it on the way down. See, we're getting them activated now. We're getting them where they want to bite now. After this rain, that's a big one. That is a big one. That is a big one. I can't get my rod, my net. Oh Lord! Look at that. Oh, he about like the last one. Joker just pulled. He about like the last one. No, in fact, he's smaller than the last one. But he's a nice one. See, we're getting them activated where they want to feed now. And that's the key. you ever get them in a feed, you can catch them. Oh Lord, we got blood going everywhere. Get it over the box. Got him in the gills. Y'all see him bleeding, but y'all see him. Golly, throwing blood. All right. Thanks to Perry Hensley. I called him up the other day and asked for a few more of these topaz shads. He ain't got many. And he was gracious enough to send me a couple packs, so I got a few to play with now. All right. Let's get back out there. Hey, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This live scope is going to be fun to play with, y'all. I mean, it ain't going to make me catch any more fish because I already knew what I was doing. But I can tell you one thing. It's going to flat put them in the boat. When they move around in the spring, when you can't find them, they ain't on a brush, that's going to flat catch them. I can tell you that right now. Carson and them was catching the devil out of largemouth with this thing. All they do is scan out there and cast where they see a largemouth. Technology, if you don't go with technology, you're going to be left behind. I hate to say it, but it's the truth, unless you're really good. And that's the reason I've been catching without this technology, because I have been fishing so long that I know what I'm doing. Catching crappie simply, once you get on them, is about making them bite. That's why minnows are so good. Them jokers is down there swimming around. If they don't, I really need to bring some. They would have been a good day to bring minnows over here and just see what it would do with the minnows. They'd probably eat it up. So many of them, they can't hardly resist the doggone swimming around minnow. Right now, we still got them down there. You see right there, you see that fish finder. You see this blob here, that's the brush laying in, whatever down there, and they on top of it. All them little specks is crappies. Must be, what, 50? At least. That ain't biting. Amazes me. That's what's there. There he is. Got a nothing. Finally got a nothing to bite it. Had to bring it all through him to catch him. Finally got a nothing to bite it. Y'all see it? Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. Ain't no big one. But they will hit that topaz. Folks, we got a nothing. We got a nothing. Oh my, we got a nothing. Nice one too. Look at that. Huh? Maybe they start biting now. Get on up into the day. These fish over here don't bite early. I don't think it's need to get here after 10 o'clock. On this lake. Come off of that doggone jig. Got in that doggone bone. Y'all see it? Look at that. Huh? About 10 o'clock is when we need to get over here to go fishing instead of coming early. See, we can catch another. There's something down there. I see about 15 or 20 of them in there. Right up there. Right there. You ought to get one right there. There you go. See that? We're laying it to them now. Oh my! Laying it to them now. A little bitty fish. That's a throwbacker. That's a throwbacker. Look at that. Throw back. Throw it back out. Right in the where they at. There he is. Got him. Got him. Oh my, got him. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one. Topaz shad. Slab happy lure. Catching them. Get back up here at the right spot. You got to put it at the right spot or you ain't gonna catch them. They're right up there. Where they at? Tell you, what'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? That's putting it in them, making them bite right there. What it is. Nice one too. Putting it in them, making them bite. Y'all see that? That's what we're doing. Catching a mess of crappie. Making them bite. Different fish out there. That live scope don't lie. That clear view don't lie either. And they catching them might be another story. There he is. Got him. Got him. Got him. Oh my, got him. Yes sir, middle of the day. Sun's starting to peep out a little bit. We'll probably catch some now. Look at that nice one too. Nice one. Topaz got him. Topaz shad. Topaz shad. We're gonna get a limit, I guarantee you on that. We close now. Oh, we ain't close, about halfway there. Let's re-drop it. Right up in front of me. Right up there. There goes the jig, right down into it. All right, the crap is all in there. They're looking at it too. Getting to bite it's the problem. There he is. There he is. There he goes. There he goes. Nice one. Nice one. Put some slime on her. I don't know where them slabs are. These are kind of like brush pile crappers here. Pull back up. Hey, it's calming down though. We'll catch some now. A whole bunch of them up there. All right, get a nut. Catch a couple, they quit. See ya? I put a gray ghost down there, he thumped it like he should. That's what I caught him on last year. Bobby Garland, gray ghost. Now he sucked it. He went after it, he sucked it. He wanted that joker. He absolutely wanted it. Y'all see it? Oh, wait. Y'all see it? Let's try that again. That might be the key, gray ghost. I got plenty of them babies. You gotta worry about running out of them. Yeah, I swear, that's a big fish there. That's a big one. That's a bass or something. I don't know what that is. If that's a crappie, that's a big one. I believe it's a crappie. I believe it's a crappie. Now I ain't got the net ready. I got to get the net ready. I got to get the net ready. That's a big old slab. Done reached up there and slammed it. Oh my goodness. Big old slab done reached up there and slammed it. That's what that is. Big old slab boost. Look at that. Huh. Biggest one we caught today. We haven't been really catching no big ones today because they ain't been biting. Hey, he bit though. Look at that. That is a genuine, beautiful, beautiful crappie right there. I'll put him in the box. That's the biggest one of the day. Boy, he duck it too. You like to catch them size right there. Calming down. They might go to biting in a minute. Time to go home now. Been out here wasting time all morning. Get back up here. We moved back where we caught some earlier, and we finally got another bite. About 15 minutes that thing sat down there. They just don't want to bite. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I see them now. They don't want to bite. We got a mess of fish, but we've sure worked for them. I can tell you that. We have worked for them. It has not been easy, not one bit. They just ain't biting. There he is. Got another one. Got another one. I'm telling you. Every so often you get a bite. I've never seen nothing like it. That's a nice one too. Oh my goodness. That is a nice one. What? A nice slab laying in there and don't want to bite. You ain't got to worry about catching these fish out. I'll tell you that right now. That is for sure. Tell you, got another. Now they're starting to bite a little bit, y'all. Oh my, now they're starting to bite a little bit, the bigger ones. Come on in here, boy. Come on in here, gray ghost. Getting them worked up, getting them feeding now. What we're doing, getting them feeding. Mess around here and catch a mess. "20 foot down is where I'm at. Water's 25 foot.